Hey guys, it's Survival Guy, thecleversurvivalist.com. Today I'm going to do a review and a general overview of the Colt Tactical Survival Knife. This is one of my favorite knives to use, and the reason is because it is a good, solid knife and it is cheap. Alright, so let's get started. First thing you're going to notice is the complexity of the case. It looks complex, but it's really quite simple. Alright, this right here, the rope is made for tying it onto your leg. It actually works quite well for fastening, and if you got a big leg like me, it might be just a little too short for your legs. You probably are going to want to replace this just so that you have a little bit more cord to work with. What we're going to do is I am going to put paracord here because you can never have too much paracord, as you guys probably have figured out from my blog posts. Alright, I'm going to start taking it apart and showing you some of the things that are on the casing and inside. Alright, first, if you undo this buckle, you'll see right here that you have a little survival kit, so to speak. Alright, and in this survival kit, alright, this right here is a little striker pad, alright, that is made for these waterproof matches. It's got a bandage, a little bitty fishing kit with some line and a couple hooks and some weights and a pencil. I would say if you're going to use the pencil, it would be a good thing to roll up a small piece of paper or two, throw it in there, because you never know if you might be, wanting to leave some messages. The pencil is also useful if you're going to be whittling away at something to kind of mark, what you want to do there. Alright, so let me go ahead and sit this stuff in here. So there's a little survival knife. They do have little tiny compasses that I think would actually fit quite well in the survival kit here. So you might want to get yourself a little tiny compass or something. And I would definitely want to change some of the stuff in the survival kit to suit my own liking. Alright, so but don't buy this knife for the little survival kit, but it is a kind of a really cool addition, for your knife. Alright, so next, here's your belt loop, and this is actually quite adjustable. I mean, you've got Velcro all up and down this entire case. You got it here and here, and so it's highly adjustable, and the build of the case just seems to be the build of a much more expensive case. For $30 to $40, this knife is very cheap for what you get. Alright, I think the guys at Colt Tactical have figured out a really good way to build a knife to make it cheap and useful. Alright, now here's something I really like about the case, is that knife is not going anywhere. It's the heavy duty case, and then inside the case right here there's a plastic sleeve. Alright, I don't know if you can actually see that sleeve or not, but there is one for the sheath for the knife. And this knife, it's not going anywhere. It's double latched. It's got this cool little rotary latch here that you can pull off, and then the knife, even if that latch was to come undone accidentally, still really can't be pulled off. So then you undo the Velcro and you can pull your knife out. Alright, so we got that. Now let's look at the knife. As you can tell, it looks like a pretty neat little knife. You can see the Colt symbol. I am going to point something out to you guys, because the majority of us really care about where our stuff comes from. In this particular case, this knife does come from China. Alright, but don't let that deter you from this particular knife, because it is of high quality. Sorry that I had to break up the video because a piece of something flew in the way of my video camera. So let me start over here. It's a Colt. It's made in China. The steel, you can tell, has been blued or painted. Alright. It's got a nice sharp edge. It comes with a fairly razor sharp edge whenever you get it. Alright. The handle is a fairly ergonomic handle. I actually kind of like it. And you see here, you can put more paracord into the knife, and you can lash it onto yourself so that the knife doesn't go anywhere if for some reason it gets past the 2 latches of the knife case. And if you look, anybody who knows anything about survival will tell you that to make sure that the knife blade goes all the way through the handle. None of this Bear Grylls Target Special survival knives that have the hollow handle. You do not want a hollow handle. Alright, well, you notice here it goes all the way through the handle, and it's very thick. You can see that it's actually almost the entire width of the handle. Alright, and it feels really, really good. Alright, it has a really good feel to it. Alright. Alright, so if you look at the blade of this knife, also on the back, it has this ribbing here. That's not really that useful for anything, but what I have found that it's useful for is if you need to cut something or to hack something, you take it, you put your knife on whatever you need to cut, and you hit it right here with like an old log or a stick or something like that you found. And if you have it on hand, you know, you could hit it, you know, with the back side of like a small hammer or something like that. So once again, the knife, the survival kit, and a really well made case. Alright. I think that is definitely worth the $30 to $40 price tag on this knife. It is a knife that I feel is almost comparable with a K-bar, and it is half the price. I will try to throw a link to the knife on Amazon. You know, as soon as I can find it, I'll throw the link on this video as well, or in the comments below the video, so that you guys can find it on Amazon. Alright, thank you guys for watching the video post from thecleversurvivalist.com. Once again, this is Survival Guy, and I hope you check out the rest of my posts.